What's up, guys? It's Charles here to do a Rocket Punch Army review. If you guys have been watching either of my channels for a long time, if you know my Chachi Power channel, I did a review of this guy. This is a Metaltech 01 Grendizer. Alright, this is from PRO, and my original review wasn't raving about it. Without really looking back as to what I said, I think I might have not been overjoyed over this figure, even though now, looking back, I think I was being a little bit too critical because I was comparing it to other stuff I collect that's much more expensive. You're talking about 50 bucks here, and it's a die-cast figure, which is not too bad. But I was, of course, comparing it to other stuff I'm used to reviewing, which costs 2-3 times what this cost. But overall, great figure. And then recently, I did a review of the chrome version, right? And I had a little bit more positive to say because now that I had a bunch of time with this guy, I started to really like it. And the fact that the chrome one came out made me very happy. Now recently, I've been trying to do the review for this for a very long time, I did get the manga version right here, alright? And you'll see all three are completely different. This has the silver thighs, this has the chrome thighs, this has the whitish, bluish thighs here going on, as you know, also the arm pieces and the waist pieces. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at the differences and see what I think of that one. Now, before we get started with the box, I did want to say thank you to PBM Express because they came through and I was able to get this figure after I really pretty much gave up getting it because the prices were skyrocketing everywhere. But luckily, PBM Express had one available, and they probably still do. Last time I checked, they had some available, so make sure you go check out that site. Alright, and I want to thank Gloom Shadow also, who is a big fan of the PRO line of figures, who pretty much made me want this, to be honest. Check out his reviews. He's done a lot of reviews on PRO stuff. But yeah, so getting back to this, you'll see as opposed to most of the stuff I review, this comes in a simple blister pack design with a little cardboard backing here. Alright, again, this is a $50 die-cast figure. Alright, we're not talking about $100, $200 here where it comes in a huge box with a bunch of styrofoam and a bunch of pieces. This is a simple figure, but very cool nonetheless, which is something I failed to take into consideration the first time I did a review on the original one. But moving right along, you get the little sticker here on top of the blister, which right here, so say the Metaltech 01 6-inch die-cast action figure. Got some really cool artwork going on back here, alright? And if we turn it around, you'll see a little bit more artwork. We got Giru here, or Jiru, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. And there is Grendizer shooting his fist. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at this. We're going to go ahead and open it up and see what you guys think about it. Now, my biggest gripe with this is the fact that it's not really collector-friendly packaging for those of you that like to put stuff back in. I think it would have been cool, since it does have a rectangular tray, is just to have come in a simple box, just like the old Chogokin. For example, a simple box like this. Nice thin cardboard and just have the tray laying right inside. So what I've done is cut the bottom here to make it like a little flap here, to make it a little slide-out tray. Which would have been cool if it just came like that to begin with. And so yeah, here's the figure. Got a nice little vacuum form tray that goes right on top, alright, which protects the figure. And let's pull the figure out. And I'm actually digging the colors. Let's put that down for a sec though. Check out all the other things it comes with. It comes with the regular open hands right here, or relaxed hands. Alright, you get a pair of those. And you also get a set of Harkins here. And the Harkins would be these two bladed weapons here, which if you look at the shoulder right here, these pieces would come off and form these Harkins here, or the double Harkin when you go ahead and put these two together, like so. So now we're going to check out the die cast here real quick. Let's just set him up here, get his legs spread, get him nice cool pose, and check out the amount of die cast. So see, it's a fair amount of die cast. I would have expected maybe even the thighs to be die cast, but the figure still has a substantial weight for its size. So what we'll do now is compare it to the original Where is that bad boy? Let's see right here. Alright, so you'll see they got the same head sculpt, but obviously the original has a gold paint, whereas this has a nice banana color horns going on there. The bottom ones are a little more yellow than the top, but you'll see other than that, it's pretty much the same. The silver has been replaced with that bluish whitey paint, and you'll also notice some differences in the crotch piece here. This has got a light blue, while this has a purple. Same thing with the kneecaps there. And this has a more regular kind of bluish here, while this is a darker blue. And these pieces that come down, these fins, are painted a metallic blue on that. So very nice regardless. Alright, and let's go ahead and compare it to the chrome version. Now you'll see the chrome version does have a different head sculpt. Now we'll get up close so you guys can check it out. And yeah, so you can see the differences there. The head is bigger on the chrome. Alright. Also the shape of the horns. I kind of like the one on the chrome a lot better than the smaller head on this one. So next we'll move into articulation. It's identical to the other ones, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. You got the head here. Mine's a little bit seized on there because it's brand new. There we go. Kind of just unstuck it there. Then you get the shoulders ratchet out really nicely. I love the feel of those ratchets right there. And it still has the little gripe that I had with the original figure, which was the elbows, and you'll see there's a nice big gap right there. I know there's a mod for this, but it should just be done from the factory, I think. And you do have the elbow here, alright, you'll see right there. The little fins here from the screw punch thing, they kind of just flex out of the way, but you can kind of rotate this to get them right in between like that, so they don't have to flex at all, which I thought was really cool. Same thing could be done with the other one, obviously. Then you have the top part of the chest with moves. It's a little bit loose, but it stays where you want it to be. I mean, whatever. You do have the waist here, back and forth, swivel, and you'll see the hip joints here. All right, they are on ratchets. There's only like a couple ratchets there you can fool around with, and it does rotate here at the knee. Also ratcheted knee, nice soft ratchets there, and any foot down here. All right. Now let's do the screw crusher punch. All right, we're gonna take this off right here just to make it a little bit easier. Pop the fist off, grab these fins here, just pop them out through the front, turn them around, and then pop the fist back in, and just put it back on Grendizer, and you have the screw crusher punch. Obviously this would normally fire out. You could put a fire effect there from the original. This one unfortunately does not have the fire effect because it is a smaller set. Now while we have that off, we can go ahead and put the relaxed hand just to see, you can see what it looks like. The hand looks a bit huge if you ask me. It should still be in scale with this one. Actually, it's looks like it might be a little bit bigger, but it does look extremely huge to me. Let's see what it looks like to the side. Still looks pretty big, but that's included if you should want to use these types of hands when you display yours. Now we're going to check out the Harkins. Now when you use the Harkins, you do want to remove these pieces from the shoulder. It should just pop right out. Alright, they weren't that easy to pull off on mine. I think it was just the white paint on there was stuck to the black paint, but now I got it off. You want to have these off because these become the weapons, alright? Which would be this here, which you can just fit right into his hand, like so. I'm not going to force it into his fist right now. So there you go. That's how it looks like that. And then you can also combine these together to form the double Harkin. And that is what this weapon would look like. It's nice and big, that weapon. Alright guys, so that's going to bring us to the end of the review. If you want to pick Grendizer up, you can go ahead and check out PBM Express. They got a lot of cool stuff there. Check it out. A lot of HL Pro stuff. And if you have any questions or comments regarding these figures, please feel free to leave them below. And until next time guys, bye bye.